Hello, and thanks for joining me on my video today. In this video, we are going to be looking at how to set your Snort sensor into stealth mode. Okay, and so I'll explain a little bit what stealth mode means to me, and that would be I've got a machine on a network, and it is not visible to other machines on the network. And so I've got a bit of a proof of concept lab set up here. I have a pfSense router. And on the LAN side, I've got two machines. I've got my Snort machine, and I've got a Kali machine. And I'm going to be using my Kali machine to trigger some alerts on my Snort sensor. But before we get there, we need to actually see that the Snort sensor, as it currently exists, this one right here, is actually visible. So let's go ahead and do a quick nmap scan and take a look at that. I'm going to be doing a nmap scan where I'm not doing any port scanning and I'm not doing any name resolution, and we're going to be firing it off at this network pretty fast. Right now, there's only 3 machines on this network. And there we go. We've got our router, we have the Ubuntu machine here, 1.100, and we have this Kali machine, which is 1.77. Alright, great. With our nmap, we were able to see that. Let's go ahead and do a very simple Snort rule, and then we're going to trigger it so that we can actually see that rule being triggered via the Kali. And this is a very simple rule here. We got an alert on ICMP, anything on the inside of my network that's going to any port, on any port, and the destination is anywhere, it doesn't even matter. We're going to fire off a message, and we've got ourselves an SID. So we're going to write that. Just verify that my changes were there. Okay, perfect. Now I want to start a listener. Double check the interface that you're working with. And we got our listener going. Okay, now let's go to Kali, and we're going to generate some traffic here. I've already got it queued up here, so I'm going to send a ICMP packet, and I'm specifically going to be sending 5 ICMP packets to the router. Alright, now let's go back to Ubuntu and see if we've been able to trigger it. And we have. So we have the traffic from 77 going to 1. You can see right there. And we've got our message there. Found ICMP. Perfect. Let's go ahead and set up our Ubuntu Snort sensor stealthy. Okay, we don't want to be able to see this on our network. And it's kind of interesting, and it might seem overly simple, but really, in order to make this Snort sensor stealthy, we just don't give it an IP address. Okay. And one of the methods that we can do that is actually specifically inside our Ubuntu machine. We can actually create a interface, or a profile rather, and just not give it an IP address. Let's go ahead to our settings here. And I'm going to make a new one. disable the IP address of IPv4, disable IPv6. I got my name here. We're going to add it. And now we actually have to reboot our whole machine. And wait for that to reboot. Okay, so the machine has rebooted. Let's go ahead and take a look at if our configurations worked. Open up a terminal. Check out our IP address. Then we go to our interface that we have here, and there is no IP address right now. Perfect, that's what we want. Now, let's go ahead and run our Snort listener again. So that's running. Let's go over to our Kali machine. And we can see our old tests here. Let's send some ICMP traffic. Good. So we sent 5 ICMP packets from our Kali machine on this network, and we can see that it was triggered here. Okay, perfect. Let's go one more step and see what Kali sees when we do another port scan of this whole network. Same scan again. No port scanning, no name resolution, the entire network. And this time when we do our port scan, we see only the router and the Kali itself. We don't actually see the Snort sensor. And there you go. This is an example of running Snort sensor in stealth mode. Awesome. Thanks very much. If you're enjoying these videos, please go ahead and like and subscribe. That would be awesome. Thanks everyone. Bye.